Can't Fold Volume 4 is officially out now. Go get your official Save America and Holy Confidence shirts, along with the bumper stickers for each. Be sure to subscribe to the emails to get notified about the drop, and thank you guys so much for supporting.
I'm so incensed about some of this stuff because, when I read about the college loans,
Yes.
I can't, where's the stat on this? Oh, Biden administration's student debt cancellation will cost a combined $870 billion to $1.4 trillion. That's a lot of debt forgiveness.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, so colleges constantly raise tuition. Then the kids take out more loans. Then the government comes by and pays those loans. Okay, so my tax dollars are supporting this Jew hating?
No, you
I don't
support
think
all the
so.
tents.
Bill has changed, it seems like, but maybe not. But.
Well, I don't know.
That assessment there. What do y'all think about that assessment?
He doesn't want his tax dollars going towards.
But like, how many people are in this school are actually supporting what's going on at these?
See, that's the thing, So it's like that's why it sucks because people who even Jews,
a small percent, I would believe that they're doing. that.
So that would hurt everyone.
That's why
But I mean, it's not gonna happen. But
I don't know, Bill. I just don't. I mean, if
I understand his
cutting the debt on college students for American students, if that helps the American people, then I think
what is that going to do to the taxes?
At the same time, we didn't send billions to other countries, so it's
not trillion.
I agree.
It'll be 1 trillion.
It said 1.4
to 1 trillion.
Let's go
1.4
back
trillion.
real quick. Let me look at them numbers again. I might have got them.
That's going to cost way too much.
I might have got them a little backwards there. 800 billion to 1.4
trillion. We're talking about some trillions now. We talking about some trillions now, man.
That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot.
We can't do that. Y'all better go play football and get y'all a scholarship or get in them books.
It's interesting how he tied that into like hating Jews all the way.
It's because
because it's controversial what's going on
public school because it's a public school that's technically funded by the public. So it's like
and then they're allowing.
He was talking about the student loans being canceled for college students, and the college students are protesting in Israel.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about. So that to me was.
But the campuses are also allowing them to protest, so I can see why one would be upset too, because it's like these kids are.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just
I don't
know. I think they're more so mad that the U.S. is like funding what's going on, and they're not agreeing with what's going on. So rather than, I don't know.
See, because it's American kids that are going to those schools also. So it's like we're paying tuition for my kids' tuition to go to this school, and they're allowing them to protest.
He's talking about
also
they're taking out the loans, and then the government paying those loans, and then they're having tax dollars that cancel the student loans that they used to pay to go to these schools.
Somebody's finna get hurt.
Same, different processes, but same. Yeah.
So somebody's
finna talking about.
Somebody's finna get hurt.
Yeah, that is.
At the end of that, there's no it's everybody thinks stuff is
1
positive.
trillion, they gonna get that.
Somebody's finna feel that.
Yeah, that is.
We're finna feel that way.
I'm just confused. At what point do our tax dollars go to improving America? Like we pay for illegals to come over here. We pay for billions to other countries.
Get rid of our oil reserve
in their wars. I mean, I'm just. I think to me, the bottom line with all this tax money that's being sent out, when does our tax money come to benefit us in billions of dollars? I mean, imagine
we're living pretty good.
I'm just saying, if billions of dollars went to like homelessness and all these problems that are in the U.S., the U.S. would be a lot nicer. But we spend money on other countries and other things.
We've also said on video that we think that they should spend money on our allies to keep good relationships.
I said I did.
We're all for agreement.
But I'd rather just see unless we need to intervene, like I'm pretty sure Israel can
not intervene.
It's a case by case.
Not
basis.
Intervene. Place our
we have bases in military.
Place our bases.
I'm not. It's case by case.
I understand that, but like nothing in the U.S. is getting attacked with what's going on over there. So why are we sending billions to them and billions to Ukraine?
Like it's limited.
We can take that. I'm just saying we can take them same billions and put it towards problems we have in America. And America.
Let's see what this guy has to say. Let's see what this guy has to say.
That's what I'm saying.
It's another, I think, issue of being, things are going well, and then we totally overspent in terms of fiscally as well in Bidenomics.
Bidenomics, if I was a professor, I'd give them an F. Basically, they misdiagnosed COVID and thought we were going into a depression. The Fed did too. I worried about it too in early days. The Fed eventually pivoted, better late than never. Treasury is still acting like we're in a depression. It's interesting because I've studied the Great Depression, and you had a private sector crippled with debt with basically no new ideas. So interventionist policies were called for and were effective. The private sector could not be more different today than it was in the Great Depression. Their balance sheets are fine, they're healthy, and have you ever seen more innovative ideas that the private sector could take advantage of now? You've got blockchain, you've got AI, you've got the whole thing. All government needed to do was get out of their way and let them innovate. Instead, they've spent and spent and spent. And my new fear now is that spending and the resulting interest rates on the debt that's been created are going to crowd out some of the innovation that otherwise would have taken place. We've got a 7% budget deficit at full employment. It's unheard of. And this is when you've got grid spending, you have, you've got defense spending, you have data center spending,
For AI.
and then of course you have green.
Yeah.
So this spending is going to take place. You're going to build the capital stock. How do you build the capital stock when government is intruding with regulations and all this spending? And it's just sad because I think we're looking at one of the most exciting periods in terms of potential productivity and enhancing investments ever. And why we're spending like we're still in the Great Depression is beyond me. And they haven't stopped, as you know. They're trying to circumvent the Supreme Court to give money to kids who had the opportunity to go to college, who haven't repaid their loans. You know, Harlem Children's Zone, our motto was always, get them into college so they have a shot. These are kids that went into college, and we're talking about spending hundreds of billions of dollars to put in their pockets. I assume it's because of the election. Even they're now floating ideas for Fannie and Freddie to change the rules so you can refinance. You can take out a second lien mortgage, and you get to keep the rate on the first mortgage at whatever you did during COVID. There's one spending program or another. We don't need spending right now. We just need the government to get out of the way and let the private sector do its thing.
Damn. They said Democrat Party. He said Democrat Party, get out the way.
So he really said they're crutching us right
Yeah,
now.
he literally said they're ruining the economy.
Yes.
Because they got to let people just innovate.
And the people that said that
make businesses and thrive.
Biden
Businesses
is making
create
the
jobs.
economy
Helps
good.
them.
This man said he
No,
studied the Great
Bidenomics
Depression.
is a comical.
When he said that, I was going,
Bro,
people that
gas
studied
is
the Great Depression.
$3.10 now. It's keep going up every cent. Every time look up, the gas is going up. It's just
Them Bidenomics didn't work out, man. Sometimes you make a plan and sometimes it just doesn't work.
why he can't just accept that? Like he tweet.
He's not gonna do that. He's the president.
He
He's-
tweets
he's
out.
not-
Someone
he gonna
votes
keep
for Joe
swinging.
Biden. It's off emotion or they don't know
It's
what's
off of
going
mo-
on.
That's facts. It's definitely.
Yeah, if you're a Democrat, you emotional.
I wouldn't say that.
This guy studied the Great Depression. That was insane, man. He said we're way better off now than we were. We will never see something like that.
No, they said
were
during the Great
actually
Depression
described.
there'd be a wheelbarrow full of money and somebody would take it and dump the money out and take the wheelbarrow. Because that's how bad it was.
Yeah, they said the money was worthless.
The wheelbarrow was worth more.